Hi everyone, I hope you're having a good day today. This is your daily reading for Tuesday, December 18th, 2018. We are already in the third week of the month. We're almost done with 2019. I do hope that this whole year has been a lovely year for you. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to ask for your overall energy for this day. So what is your overall guiding energy for this Tuesday, December 18th, 2018. And if you're new to the channel, first, thank you so much for being here. Secondly, this card is going to help us understand what the overall reading is going to be, what our energy is that's going to guide the rest of the cards. And it is also just kind of where you are today, just kind of, what your energy is right here and right now. So what is your guiding message or guiding energy overall for this Tuesday? The word wants to be written. So if you have any kind of creative projects that you're working on, any kind of writing work especially, this is a great day for you to start putting those ideas into action and start actually, just writing these things out. If you're having things that need to be understood, then it's possible that journaling or just doodling or some other sort of writing is going to come into play for you today. If you have something like a message that you need to direct to someone, today is a great day to write any of those emails that you have to write. Today is a good day to write letters to loved ones. Today is a good day to create memos for yourself or write down plans for yourself, write down your goals, whatever it is. Today is a great day for you to just start working on that, start writing whatever needs to be written, and do it with a goal towards change. Do it with a goal towards transformation, towards metamorphosis. If you're journaling because you want to heal some part of your life, then don't just write about just how you're feeling now. Write about the outcomes that you wish would happen. Try automatic writing. Try writing about the future that you imagine for yourself. Try affirmative writing. Try writing. I am rich, I am successful, I am a CEO, I am promoted, I am happy with my life, I am happy and respectful, I am a great public speaker. Just anything that you're trying to change into your life, try to write it in an affirmative way. Try to write it as in something that is now, because your goal today is to write towards change, write towards creation, write towards metamorphosis, and really write whatever it is your spirit is telling you to write. Put it on paper. Put pen to paper today. Okay, let's get a little bit more in depth about this, and we're going to look at your aspirational card. And this card is going to tell us a little bit more about what word is going to be written for you today, and also kind of the energy that you can aspire to and hope for if you're able to overcome your challenges. So what is your aspirational card? Oh my. So Judgment and the Page of Pentacles jumped out, but I'm actually not feeling that that was anything other than my clumsy fingers. So I'm going to keep shuffling and ask what your aspirational card is today. For this Tuesday, December 17th, 2018, what is your aspirational guiding card for this day? So you have the Page of Wands. So I think with the Page of Wands, your aspiration here, it's all about new beginnings. It's all about, like I said, change, starting, maybe a new project, maybe some new idea. Again, it's about, metamorphosis. It's about doing something that's going to bring you healing. Figure out what excites you, what matters to you, and where you want to go, and then write that down. Again, write those affirmative statements. Write these things that you're trying to make this change in your life. Then write it down, because this is all about that new beginning. This is all about new creative endeavors. This is all about new actions, new behaviors, new goals for yourself. So really figure out what that is. You're kind of, what you want to do, and you kind of know how to do it. You might even already know that you're good at it, or already know how how capable you are of it. But I think the Page of Wands also comes with a warning not to be too egotistical, not to be too, um, not to be too aggressive about it, but be aggressive. Okay, don't just wait for things to happen for you. Don't just wait for change to happen to you. You can make that change happen. You can create it. You have that ability, you have that power. So let's see, what is your challenge today? What is your challenge on the physical level? And this can be concerning your job, concerning your finances, your home life, your health, your body in some other way, your relationships, whether it's romantic, friendly, work relationships, familial relationships, just anything that you're dealing with on the physical, earthly, mundane plane. So what is your challenge today, Tuesday, December 18th, 2018, on your physical plane? What is your challenge today? Strength, right? So you might be feeling a little bit not strong, considering this is in your challenge position, and you might need to rely on some sort of inner strength, but you don't really know whether it's there. You don't really know how to get to it. You don't really know how to access your own personal strength. And so you might want to let, things just happen as they happen. You might want to let things just come to you and just kind of be more passive today. That's kind of how you're feeling, but because this is in your challenge position, I'm getting that's probably not the way you need to be approaching these situations. And again, with the word wants to be written, it could be that, you have things that you want to do, you have things you want to say, you have things you want to experience, but there's a part of you that's holding back, that's not letting you speak up. It's not letting you say, you know what, this is what I want, this is what I want to go after, this is how I feel, and you're just feeling kind of weak. And if someone else is like telling you how to do things or how you're supposed to experience things, you're kind of just letting them tell you what to do, and you're not really taking control of your own life. You're not really taking control of your own situation here. So let's see what you can do to overcome this so that you can take control of the situation, so that you can regain that personal strength within you. So how can you regain your own personal strength and, just figure out how to take control of this situation? What can you do to overcome your challenge on the physical level today? So you have the Chariot, and you have Justice. So you're going to have to do what you feel is right, but you're going to have to do it. Like, you're being called to make this change. You're being called to step up. Again, if the word needs to be written, that means your beliefs, your word, your decisions, your desires, your choices, they need to be on the forefront today. They need to take precedence. Whether someone else is trying to stop you or you're just afraid of going after this, it's time to take those steps and to make that movement. It's time to make that change. There's some change coming for you. And I think it's blessed change. It's something that is right for you. It's something you need to do, but you really have to open yourself up to the possibilities of this change. You really have to take control of your life, even if you don't want to, even if you're feeling like, I just want to sit back and let things happen to me. That's not where you're going today. You have to listen to your own will. The Chariot is all about personal will. It's all about personal guidance. It's about like leading yourself to where you want to be and taking control of your own path, taking control of your own life. And whether or not you want to do that, whether you're afraid or whether you're tired of putting in the work, it's something you're going to have to do, because that change is coming, whether you want it to or not. That change is coming, but you get to decide, whether or not it's going to benefit you, whether or not it's going to help you heal and grow. And you're not wanting to. I am getting that it's not that you don't have the strength and you don't have the ability, it's that you don't believe you do. And you do. You have it. You have that willpower. You have that strength inside of you already. But you're not seeing that within yourself. You're just kind of feeling like you're being called to do something to make this change. And part of you is either feeling overwhelmed by the largeness of it, overwhelmed by the change that can happen, or the fear of not knowing how that's going to play out. And it's either that, or you're feeling just kind of lazy. Like you're just like, it's a lot of work. I don't know if I want to do that. And even though, it's not necessarily a fear thing, it's just, you're just like, that's just too much. I don't want to do that. I want to sit back. I want to let the world happen for me. I want to let people bring me things. I want to be spoiled by the world. I just don't want to do the work. I just don't want to look at how this work is going to play out for me. I don't want to look at how many steps it's going to take. It's just too much, and I don't feel like doing it. But you're being called to do it, whether or not you feel like it. This justice card is saying that you are called to make this change. You have to listen to your willpower. You have to increase your willpower. You have to follow that path and make these moves, make these changes. And that's going to require, you to look within. That's going to require you to take some time and, again, write down what you desire, write down what it is that you're willing to bring into existence, whatever it is you're willing to bring into being, because it's something that's speaking to your soul. It's something that needs to be taken care of today. It's some goals that you need to set for yourself, some steps that you need to make for yourself, whether or not it feels overwhelming. Don't be afraid of that. Don't shy away from that, because this is something that I think is meant for you to do, and you do have all of the tools you need. You do have the strength and you have the willpower to do this. You really need to tap into that willpower, because with strength in your challenge position, you're not feeling that connection. You're not feeling that willpower right now, but you need to do everything that you can to tap into that. So let's see what's going on underneath the surface, what you're dealing with, and what's challenging you on the mental, emotional, and spiritual level. What is your challenge today, December 18th, 2018, on the mental, emotional, and spiritual level? You have the Six of Coins, right? So it could be that this is just kind of overwhelming. Like you just don't know where you want to put your energy into. You just don't know what avenues to pursue. There are just so many different avenues, so many different things you could do, so many different things that you want to do, that it's getting to the point where it's kind of piling on you, where you're just like, I want to do this, and I want to do this, and I want to do this, but you kind of want to do them all at the same time, and it's just too many things. It's too much, and it's kind of weighing down on you. It's kind of overwhelming you. So let's see what you can do to... I don't know if you can hear that. There are sirens in the background. The joy of living in New York, sorry. But let's see what you can do to overcome this challenge of having too much. Wow, that's really loud. I hope you can't hear that. What can you do to overcome this challenge of just kind of having too much on your plate, or too many avenues that you want to pursue, too many things that you just, it's so much that it's freezing you. It's so much that it's overwhelming you. And yeah, I think that is what's going on with your physical side too. It's like you just don't feel like you have the strength. Sometimes when we're mentally overwhelmed, it affects our bodies, and we get sleepy, we get tired, we're just like, it's too much. I just want to rest. I just want to lay in bed. I just want to chill out and watch Netflix. And it's just, there's so much going on, and so many different avenues that your energy is going into. So the Ten of Cups just jumped out. I'm going to put that down for you, because it does, I think, it's trying to remind you, what makes you happy, what makes you feel good, what makes you feel joyful, and that's going to help guide you to making the right decision. But I am going to still pull 2 more cards to ask what you can do to overcome this challenge. What can you do to overcome this particular challenge? You have Death, and you have the King of Pentacles, right? So again, change is the message for you. You really want to make these changes. They're coming for you, whether or not you want to make them, or whether or not you take any actual steps to make them. They are going to happen, but you can't just assume they're going to be positive if you're not doing the right things, if you're not going in the way that you need to go. Something has to end, whether it's this feeling of laziness, whether it's this fear of your own greatness, fear of the bigness of the situation, whatever it is. It's time to put that behind you. It's time to let that go, let that part of you die so that you can move forward and actually create this change that is coming for you either way. Create it and guide it so that it's more positive for you, so that it's something better for you, because you do have all the skills and all the resources that you need to accomplish this situation. You have every resource you need, but you're not necessarily paying attention to that. Just like with justice, you're not really seeing your own strength. You're not seeing your own power. You're not seeing your own abundance here in this situation. And you're just kind of in this position where you're just like looking off. You're like looking into the future to how you want things to play out, but you're not looking at what you can do now to actually make those changes. So really stop and like look at what you have and what you can do now to make those changes, and what you have to let go of. This mindset of fear, this laziness, this desire to just kind of let things happen to you and be passive. You can't do that today. That's not what's working for you. It's time to let go of this past worry, this like I said, laziness. I keep saying laziness, but I mean more of it's more of being overwhelmed to the point that it's freezing you, that you're stuck, because there's so many options, there's so many different things, so many different avenues you could take, and so you're just kind of like you're not wanting to take any of them because there are too many. You gotta let that go and just kind of go for it, and really use what you already know, use what you already have, use your own capabilities, because you are very capable. You're very capable in whatever the situation is. And again, going back to our overall energy, if you're not 100% sure which avenue to take, write down all the pros and cons of those avenues. Write down all the things that you can gain and the things that you can lose from this situation. And again, consider what you already have here that can add to the things that you can gain. What do you already have here that can help make this situation better for you? And like I said, with the 10 of Cups that jumped out, remember what makes you happy. Remember what makes you feel good, what makes you feel proud, what makes you feel joyful. Because once you're able to figure that out, then it's going to be a lot easier to know what you can let go of. It's going to be a lot easier to know what you no longer need to hold on to, because you know what really matters to you. You know what really speaks to your soul and what gives you that kind of balance, that kind of abundant feeling. Remember your own abundance, I think, is the message you're getting here. Is just remember your own abundance, remember your own power, and that is going to lead you to new beginnings. That is going to lead you to creating new joys for yourself, new growth for yourself. Okay, so let's see what your energy is to close this day. What is your energy for the end of this day, Tuesday, December 18th, 2018? What is your energy as you close out this day? And again, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support. I will try to get some videos out over the holidays, and I'm going to try to get you a couple of new kinds of readings, one for the holiday, for maybe Yule, and a New Year reading. I just kind of remembered that I forgot to do the monthly reading and decided that since it's already so late in the month, I'm just not going to do it. But I totally spaced on that, and I do apologize. But what is your energy to close this day? So the Page of Cups, and you have the Tower. Right, so like I said, new creative endeavors, new beginnings, just something that really makes you feel good to your heart, something you can do, and that's going to benefit you for a long time. Just start some new creative endeavors. Start to look at your imagination, use your imagination, use your creativity, write down these ideas, write down the future you see for yourself, write down your dreams, whatever it is. Get creative with making these changes, because that's what this is saying to you. There's new creative opportunities for you, new creative energy for you tonight. And maybe some things just have to end. Maybe you got to let go of the negative. Maybe you have to let go of just something that hasn't been working for you, and it might not be the most positive experience, but it is going to help you, because once you've torn that down, once you've torn down your illusions, then you'll be able to see more clearly the possibilities. Okay, so tear down your illusions, let go of these things, just let them go, let them die, let them fall apart, so that you can create that change that these cards have been telling you is coming for you, and so that you're able to really guide that change. You're able to really decide in your most true, authentic, personal self where you want to go and how you want to make these changes and what you want to do, and be creative about yourself, about your life. Everyone has a creative energy within them, okay? So don't tell yourself I'm not creative. Don't tell yourself I can't do this, because you can. You definitely, absolutely can, but you really have to tap into your own willpower and tap into that creative source and write it down. Write down your plans. Write down your goals, so that you're able to remember your abundance, so that you're able to remember your power, and so that you're able to use that abundance and that power to move yourself ahead, to guide yourself to a brighter and more beautiful future, okay? Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you tomorrow. Remember always that I love you. Bye.